lot of energy.
Playoffs, because the Astros have had the early game in the postseason before, but it's that early building. Because by the time this game gets to the later innings, Aaron Hicks leading things off in the second inning. Takes a pitch out earlier with Javier and not always being as strong with that first pitch this year in first pitch strike percentage. Is that he is so good that he can pitch from doing what he has done in his career with that low opponent's average. Most pitchers tee off normally, but he is able to work from behind and still hold opponents to that.
We showed it earlier. It's the combination of when he's in the zone, how unhittable he is at a sub 200 bat. Some big league hitters.
And he is next.
You're going to get guys out, but there's just something in that delivery where he's unable to just
high 14 strikeouts with one hit. He did something that had never been done in Major League Baseball. Has never happened to any pitcher in the history of the game. So it's there.
Oh yeah.
Kansas City, and he walked 3 against the Angels, and he's already walked 2 here. So that where we thought maybe the corner had been turned.
Yeah, he's got a loose arm. That Delivio Dotel, he's got a very similar arm action. It's so flexible, but I think sometimes, you know, when you create that kind of length. But I like the fact that he has had the experience of understanding that if he is in the zone, I am Lee and Josh Miller.
That one was a low throw on the pickoff. The overall theme here is that this guy's ceiling is remarkably high.
He's letting go of the baseball halfway towards home.
Point of his career in 3 years without the command early in counts. He had against the Yankees and the Angels back-to-back. That one's off the plate.
So often the Luis Garcias, the Jose Urquides, you got to remind yourself, yeah, they're 2-3. All of it's good.
Trevino fouls one back. Jose a first.
Together to touch in behind him before he comes through, but he's got her. Wow.
Barrel goes flying. It's a line drive caught by Pena. Went flying above the Yankees dugout and against the netting. What does that feel like?
It's miserable. Your hands are, it feels like you just reached into a beehive and made a fist. And then also in your hands as you're trying to make that turn and create torque. It's not good. And you can't. It's an awkward sensation to have nothing but about 5 ounce, nothing but a nub.
Thankfully, these nets are up here to protect foul ball.
Coptering into the stands is not good.
So now here's the former Astro Marwin Gonzalez. Same portion of the lineup in the exact same order that we saw when Christian Javier was part of Marwin Gonzalez and Joey Gallo. It's the same 5 through 9 hitters. And instead today it's LeMahieu who's leading off at third base, and then the last time he faced the Yankees. That one down and in. Corey Lee can't find it. And that'll be a wild pitch, allowing the runner to move up 90.
Slider pulled well to the inside. Hicks had a pretty good jump.
Fortunately, Lee was not heeding the advice of Marwin as to where that ball was. And a swing and a miss. Christian Javier picks up his first strikeout, getting. That'll bring up Joey Gallo, their authentic catcher. Gallo, who a lot of people is Christian Javier than anybody in this lineup. Second most is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who's not in the lineup.
The first 2 pitches where Joey Gallo had trouble in the first half. Fastballs up in the zone.
Off Bregman, make the play, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on. Actually played for the Yankees for a little bit as well. So we go to the bottom of the second inning. Yankees have had runners in scoring position. A run for the Astros in the first, so they lead 1-0. Bottom third of the order.
And you see Anthony Rizzo in
corners. Expecting that. Rizzo's actually in on the grass.
We know there's not a more fearless first baseman in the game than Anthony Rizzo. This guy's, when it comes to
2-1.
Really good, competitive 2-0 pitch right there, not giving in, going with the sinker. Looks like a
3-1. 4th big league season. checks the swings. And let's take a look at the Bounty quick stats on Jordan Montgomery. 16 start. Chas McCormick was called up from AAA on June. Astros. Swing and a miss. They had surgery on years ago. And Dusty Baker said he's still a little. Pennsylvania, grew up a big Phillies fan and did not realize Harry Callis' son. When he found out, he got super excited. Obviously spoke. Lined into right field. Gallo will make the play. By first, Astros first round pick in 2019. Boy, he's got some high gloss on the
Trip.
I mean, it looks like a layer of lacquer on the bat. You know, I love the All-Star game where they let the players personalize the bats. I don't know why they
More youthful watchers. You know, the kids, I've got a 14-year-old at home. You know, he ran down the steps talking, brings a younger viewer into the game, and I think it's cool. You know, guys want drip, guys want to.
Now, the coolest bat, though, was the
Dap, I told you, just smashing watermelons. I mean, guys, incredible. It's how cool.
Grounded, pass to diving LeMahieu. That's going to go down. He will score. It's an RBI double for Lee, and it's 2-0 Astros.
In 2019, so that lets you know that he is an athlete, but they like the way he swings the bat for a long time. You got a pretty
Rip foul. 90% of the time. Oh, 2.
This is a guy that they call the little bully because, you know, there's not actually, like you said, Michael, first pitch, you throw him a two-seamer off the plate, he feels like he can cover that pitch. And that's why he's
Grounded foul. The 0-2. Just got a piece to stay alive.
change up right there. And I like what he's doing, trying to figure out ways to throw Jose stay in the count and have an opportunity to get a knock. But if you're Montgomery, I think right there.
Nice block by Trevino. Day-night doubleheader. This is game one. First two levels look like they're full. Strike three. Now two.
And this is a great job by Jordan Montgomery not giving in. Jose did a really good job of spoiling sinker, and you know that's a great job of not giving in from Jordan Montgomery against a really good hitter.
Player like Carlos Correa to free agency. They made an attempt to sign Correa. He ended up signing with the straight bunt singles. You know, Cameron mentioned this earlier. He wins, but until the ascension of Julio Rodriguez,
The Astros are happy with what they're getting from a fielding standpoint. I mean, this young man, he's you know, 9 doubles. I mean, he does a really good job, and he's learning. He's got a good group of guys around the line.
swing and a miss. Two big